All right, honey. They say it's important.
Thanks. Lindbergh? Yes, do I know you? Sure, I can be there by 9, but you want to tell me what this is all about? All right. See you then.
Navy Lieutenant Commander Arthur Lindbergh was married, had 3 children, and held the desk job. His life was about to take a dramatic turn.
Come in. Commander Lindbergh?
Terry Tate was a special agent in the Naval Investigative Service. John Kerry Taylor was an FBI agent with a Navy background.
I'm cleared for all special access.
I'll vouch for him, and you can confirm my credentials with NIS Pentagon office if you want.
So, what'd I do?
Nothing yet. It's what we hope you're going to do that's important. Please sit down.
Since we opened our ports to Soviet ships last year, we think they've been using their cruise ships as platforms for recruiting spies. The FBI concurs.
What's that have to do with me?
Well, that's the kicker. You have to say that you're willing to help us before we can tell you why.
The FBI wanted to create the perfect traitor. They chose Arthur Lindbergh because he was a career naval officer with access to top-secret military information and was nearing retirement. To the Soviets, he might appear to be susceptible to the lure of easy money. They called the project Operation Lemonade. I'm Pernell Roberts. Join me tonight for FBI, The Untold Stories. Dozens of KGB agents were operating in the U.S. The FBI knew they were here, but catching them was another matter. Lindbergh had a difficult decision to make. What's more, he wouldn't be able to confide in anyone, not even his wife. Once Lindbergh agreed, he booked passage as a civilian on the Soviet cruise ship Kazakhstan. After a week-long cruise, the ship returned to New York. Lindbergh had prepared a handwritten note making a stark proposition.
There was great concern on my part that I would have a gangway clear to the docks so that I could get off that ship when I passed the note. And I started about in the middle of the line. And as I came closer to the front, I backed off until I was the last one to leave, and the gangway was clear.
Did you enjoy the cruise?
Oh, yes, it was terrific, Gregor. Thank you.
You'll come again soon.
Oh, you bet. Oh, Gregor, this is for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Not at all.
The note was addressed to the Soviet ambassador. In return for money for his retirement, Lindbergh said he was willing to provide military information. Between the lines, it was easy to read the words, top secret. The offer went to KGB agents headquartered at the United Nations. KGB agent Valdik Enger was in the U.S. as an employee of the United Nations Secretariat.
Да.
Rudolf Cherniev was another spy with a UN cover. Vladimir Zinyakin was an attaché with diplomatic immunity.
Мы это получили вчера.
Ну что вы думаете?
Интересно.
Мне кажется, слишком уж он откровенен.
Американцы вообще народ чрезмерно откровенный, это у них в природе.
Я думаю, что нам не мешает проверить все это.
Проверим.
In his note, Lindbergh included a New Jersey payphone number and a time for the contact. If the Russians wanted to do business, they were to ask for Ed.
Hello.
Ed, this is Jim. We have received your letter.
The Soviets were keeping a close watch on Lindbergh.
They went for it.
Arthur Lindbergh received it.
Lindbergh went to a phone booth on the Garden State Parkway in New Jersey. Jim told him about instructions hidden in the booth. Those instructions directed him to a picnic area a short distance away. Rudolf Cherneyev arrived there first. In the jargon of spies, this is known as a dead drop. Impossible to detect in advance. Inside the cigarette pack was a list of top-secret items the Soviets were interested in obtaining. Concerned that Soviet counter-surveillance might compromise the operation, the FBI decided to keep its distance until Lindbergh established a rapport with the Soviets. For now, Lindbergh was on his own. Then he got what he hoped would be a break in identifying the Soviets.
Art, we're trying to run that plate, but with only 3 letters, it won't be easy.
I could be wrong. That car may have nothing to do with the Russians.
First things first, we got to decide what kind of material Art's going to be giving these guys.
Anti-submarine information. It's right at the top of their list.
That may be difficult.
Whatever Art gives them can't be stale. It's got to be genuine.
Can we actually do that?
If we're going to pull this thing off, we have no choice.